Ashton United TV, and we're through in the FA Cup to the third qualifying round. We're joined now by Jody Banim, first team manager. Jody, 2 wins in a row now, we've won a game, but were you a bit annoyed that we didn't, with the performance there, were you a bit annoyed with the defensive lapses, but ultimately, good performance, good win?
I'm not. There's always things to improve on. I've literally just come out of the dressing room just saying I'm not overly happy with the way we approached the game in the second half. I thought the 2 centre backs could have stepped in more and overloaded areas for us. They were. I mean, they were even before we were down to 10 men. They were a 5-4-1, which we knew they were going to do. We knew they were going to string 5 along the back line, and they were going to get 4 sitting in. And then when they did get it, they sprang into a 3-4-3 and looked a threat at times on the break, and that's what we were mindful of. But I think once they went back down to 10 men, obviously they were even deeper and showed even less ambition than they did at the start of the game. So I think we could have took more risk from the centre-back area. I thought midfielders were dropping into areas where they could have played higher and affected the game further up the field. I thought full-backs were dropping into areas where they could have played higher as well. I think Ashi and Aaron could have been guilty of slowing it down at times and stepping the tempo up by stepping in. And the only way of doing that is that you step in with the ball, you draw people out, and once you draw people out, they're leaving space in behind, little pockets of space for us to play in. The wide players got narrow, and we got width down the side with the fullback. So yeah, I'm not overly happy, because I think that's a game really. Once they've gone down to 10 men, we should have won by more goals. You know, we've had a lot of the football, but have we created chance after chance after chance? No, I don't think we have. But so yeah, it's twofold really. I'm really pleased we're into the next round. It's a good bit of money for the football club. But yeah, and we've got a clean sheet.
Yeah, which is good.
Which is good. But yeah, I think we could have took more risks at times with the ball.
When we were at 1-0, obviously we hit the crossbar, we created a few chances, and we just didn't take them, and they brought the big lad on up front. Did you think it had the potential when they had a few little chances? Of
course, yeah, they still carried a threat. Like I said, you know, they could have got a corner, a set piece. We could have made a mistake. We could have overloaded areas and left us too open at the back. So there's always a risk at 1-0 that you could concede a goal, and we always carried that, and that's why I'm disappointed. I think we could have killed the game a lot sooner than we did, and we've made it harder work than we should have done. So they're the areas we need to improve. You know, we saw the same against Brackley, when Brackley just sat in against us, 4-4-2. Got 2 centre forwards really deep, 2 really tight banks of 4. We had 70% of the ball and never really created anything. I just said to the lads in there, that's potentially what will happen at times, because you're so good at building the ball through the thirds, and we like to play from the back, and we play a certain type of football that teams are going to sit off you at times, either let you have it, or they're going to press right on top of you and see if they can pinch it high up. But I think the teams that have done that we've played around at times, so they're trying to set off us and play that way, which is what Trafford have done today.
Ultimately, Jody, £9,000 for getting through this round. Just how happy are you to get that into the budget?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Obviously, we've had our ground grading last week, and so we've got some improvements to do to get the ground up to scratch. So you know, the prize money for this is going to go a long way to achieving what we need to do just to stand still in this league. So really pleased for that. Obviously there's a lot of money on the line next round as well. So you know, there's a 15 grand if we win in the next game. So that's another massive carrot for us, a big incentive. I said to the lads before the game, it's massive for this football club. It's massive for most clubs, but especially especially us at the minute. Like I said, we're not cash rich, and we've got to find that money from somewhere. It's 20 odd grand, I think at the latest estimate. So we need to. It's important that we go and see if we can win the next game. If you win the next game, you've nearly paid for all the ground improvements, and that's brilliant for the football club. And on another side of it as well, it's great for the players. It's momentum. It's another clean sheet. It's another win, and it's an opportunity for us to go and get to the first round proper, which is a target set for us at the start of the season. Which is still achievable for us.
So, any preferences on who we're getting in the next round, and will you be watching intently when the draw takes place?
Probably away from home. We're better away from home at the minute. No, listen, like as low a team ranked as possible, but we've seen the threat that the Trafford have posed today. So, to be honest with you, as long as we turn up and we play well, you know, I'd back us against anybody. You know, but we have to have the mentality we had against Hereford last week. I thought we were superb against Hereford last week, and like I said, we've kept the ball really well today. You know, against a team that have come in to try and stop us and spoil it. You know, I think we've kept at it, and you know, we've managed to score 3 goals in the end, which is pleasing.
Just before we move on to the next game, what was your verdict, obviously, on the red card incident?
Well, it's red all day. I've no idea. I think he's obviously still got in his head that he's given away the penalty, and he's I don't know what he's thinking. To be honest with you, I've shouted at Jody to hold the ball. If he holds it, he breaks his leg. Yeah. You know, it's GBH. It is. It's reckless. It's really it's reckless endangerment. You know, he could have seriously hurt him. He's gone 2 feet off the ground, and he's going at a considerable pace as well. So he could have caused some serious damage there. You know, there's no place for that in football at all.
Happy to see Jody walk away.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, if he holds it and he plants his foot, he could be in trouble. He really could with the force. Luckily, he's seen him coming. He's tried to nick one round the corner. Maybe if he doesn't see him, he's blindsided. He gets it. He gets it worse than he actually did. But you still see the stud marks all the way down his ankle. It's a right mess.
So, Jody, we move on to Leamington on Saturday. They've made a good start to the season as well. Just how important do you feel it is to go in and think, yeah, we're going to make it 3 wins out of 3?
We've got to keep this momentum going now. So we've got to keep clean sheets, because that's massively important to us. Because I think we possess a threat going forward. I think teams have seen that we can score goals. So as long as we can tighten up at the back. Leamington will offer a different type of threat next week. They're a big, powerful, kind of direct team. So there'll be a lot of picking up second balls. They play for little set pieces, etc., and stuff like that. So it'll be a different test for us. But one, you know, I'm highly confident. Barring the Chorley game, we've acquitted ourselves really well this season. Been unlucky on occasions. Had really fast starts. Been 2-0 up and not seen the job through. So. And obviously we're at home, we need to start getting this home record up to scratch. We haven't won a league game at home all season, so hopefully we'll start next week.
Brilliant, hopefully it's a win on Saturday. Thank you very much for speaking to us, Jody. Cheers. Into the next round of the FA Cup, you can have a nice night tonight. Right? Thank you very much.
Cheers,
see you later.
Bye-bye.